Are you ready to feel the need for speed? Then strap in, because Top Gun: Maverick is the high-octane, action-packed movie you've been waiting for. Packed with adrenaline-pumping flight sequences, intense aerial combat, and an all-star cast, Top Gun: Maverick takes audiences on a thrilling ride through the dangerous skies of modern warfare. So buckle up, rev those engines, and get ready to soar to new heights in this epic tale of courage, camaraderie, and the pursuit of excellence. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we will be watching the iconic Tom Cruise returning to the big screen as Captain Pete Mitchell in Top Gun: Maverick, the highly anticipated sequel to the classic 80s action film. The movie starts with a reminder that the U.S. Navy established the Fighter Weapons School in 1969 as a training facility for fighter pilots, but the students called it Top Gun. We see Captain Pete Maverick Mitchell, Tom Cruise, riding his motorcycle to get to a base where he is scheduled to perform a scramjet flying demonstration. He is informed that Rear Admiral Chester "Hammer" Kane, Ed Harris, will be arriving to terminate the program and divert funding to alternative projects. To the crew's delight, Maverick snatches the jet just as Kane arrives and launches it into the air, exceeding its initial Mach 9 projection and reaching Mach 10. Maverick wrecks the jet in an attempt to take it faster, but he is able to eject in time. Instead of grounding Maverick for his carelessness, Kane tells him that Admiral Tom Kazansky, Iceman, a former foe and colleague, has invited him back to Top Gun to meet Vice Admiral Bo Simpson, known as Cyclone, and Rear Admiral Solomon Bates, known as Warlock. Maverick travels to the base. Cyclone briefs Maverick of the work at hand while making it obvious that he doesn't see in him what Ice does. Maverick must share his knowledge with a fresh batch of trainees in order to destroy a uranium facility operated by the enemy base. Maverick reunited with his ex-girlfriend Penny at the pub. He split up with her the past when her Admiral father found out about their relationship. Despite her good intentions, Penny ends up making Maverick purchase a round of drinks for everyone at the pub. Maverick trainees are drinking at the same pub. Phoenix, Fanboy, Payback, Bob, and Hangman, who believes he has the best chance of leading the new class. Rooster, the son of Maverick's late closest friend Goose, enters the pub shortly after. When Maverick's credit card is declined, Penny has Hangman and Payback jokingly eject Maverick from the room where he hears Rooster singing "Great Balls of Fire," which reminds him of his late father Goose. The new pilots were caught by surprise when Maverick was introduced to them by Admiral Warlock as their new mission leader. He discussed his strategy to destroy the facility by having two jets blast the entrance to the facility before targeting the base because it is situated deep at the bottom of a canyon. The pilots initially resist Maverick's leadership, particularly Lieutenant Rooster, because Maverick rejected Rooster's candidacy and gave him a 4-year career setback. Maverick tests the pilots through few dogfight practices to showcase his skills and influence the younger crew members. At their request, the pilots who lost the practice maneuvers had to perform push-ups. Maverick went to meet with Iceman at his request. Iceman uses a computer to communicate as he's diagnosed with a throat cancer. Maverick expresses his worries about working with Rooster because he doesn't want to experience the same thing that happened to his father. Iceman asks Maverick to find a way to work with Rooster and confirms Maverick's role as the mission leader. Cyclone pays a surprise visit to check on the trainees and to his surprise finds the pilots at the beach to play football, which reminds us of the first Top Gun sports scene. The pilots practice hitting a target at a specified altitude and within a set period of time. Everyone struggled to finish the mission as required, and Phoenix had to eject before her plane crashes. Maverick and Rooster argue after the practice and were interrupted by Warlock, who tells them that Iceman had passed away. A few days later, Maverick, Penny, and the other pilots attend the burial for Iceman. With him gone, Cyclone dismisses Maverick from his role as mission trainer and comes up with a new mission strategy to make it less risky to enter but nearly impossible to leave the base. Maverick, known for his rebellious demeanor, takes an unauthorized flight to prove to him that his original mission plan could be carried out without losses. Now under pressure, Cyclone reluctantly rehires Maverick and designates him as the mission's leader. Maverick chooses his mission team and places Rooster with Payback and his weapons officer Fanboy, while Maverick teams up with Phoenix and her weapons officer Bob. Hangman will stay behind on the aircraft carrier as part of the backup group. Now that the mission started, a nearby cruiser launched long-range cruise missiles to attack a nearby air base to prevent enemy fighters from launching. 2 nearby enemy fighter jets were seen moving in their direction, but the fighters are attempting to evade detection. After lengthy and taxing maneuvers to avoid detection by missiles guarding the base, the crew manages to reach the base and destroy the plant. On their way back, They were assaulted by two patrolling surface-to-air missiles. Maverick sacrifices his jet to protect Rooster when he ran out of flares to protect his fighter jet. Maverick had to eject and the other aircraft returns to the carrier after concluding that Maverick was killed in battle. Now that Maverick is on unfriendly territory, he was attacked by an enemy large helicopter gunship. Rooster shows up at the perfect moment to gun down the helicopter, saving Maverick, and was shot down in the process but manages to eject nearby. Maverick and Rooster team up and move in the direction of the demolished airbase, where they manage to steal an F-14 and fly from the destroyed base to return to the carrier. Two enemy jets chase after them, starting a dogfight. Despite the fact that Maverick is able to kill two of them with his guns and flares, they run out of ammunition just as a third jet approaches. The two accept that they are going to die because Rooster is also unable to eject himself, but Hangman intervenes and shoots down the last plane before they perish. Finally, they manage to land on the carrier, where the crew congratulates Maverick and Rooster for returning safely. Rooster and Hangman now respect one another, and Rooster appreciates Maverick as his father did. In Maverick's hangar, Rooster assists Maverick as he works on a P-51 Mustang. When Penny arrives, Maverick takes her on a fly in his aircraft. Next to an older picture of Maverick and Goose, Rooster places a picture of himself and Maverick. In conclusion, Top Gun: Maverick is a thrilling and exhilarating ride that brings back the nostalgia of the original while introducing new and exciting characters. The stunning aerial dogfights and heart-pumping action sequences are visually breathtaking and will leave you on the edge of your seat. Top Gun: Maverick has a rating of 8.3 on IMDb and 99% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. Is a must-watch film that will leave you feeling satisfied and eager for more. I hope you all liked this video. If yes, then make sure to like, comment, and most importantly subscribe to the channel for more movie recaps.